dog with foam in your mouth.
That was not what I said. I said you look like Winnie the Pooh waiting for your plate. Yeah.
Okay, so let me just tell you what happened. Ian asked me, are you going to get your own plate? Because Ian was there getting his plate. Julia was there. She stopped and said, no, he's not going to get his plate. His wife is going to do it for him. This is how they move.
So Ian was getting his own plate.
Melissa Ford.
That was a little crazy.
She said that was very.
She said this is how they move. I asked her, what do you mean?
Wait, Mel said this is how they move?
Yes,
that was
crazy. That's different.
That's very different, Mel.
I asked her, what do you mean? She said, Caribbean men. This is what happens in the Caribbean household. I said, Mel, that's not true. So then I went.
It's literally playing out right in front of us.
She
so
said
how
that.
is
So
it not true?
I went to the other plate. I went to the living room. I sat there because I was waiting. I was waiting till everybody get their plate. My wife and I said, yo, get your shit, but get my shit last because Mel was watching. So my wife, she did get my plate. She said, you see, because she asked me. My wife said, what do you want? I said, da da da. She got my plate and put it there. Mel said, you see, she looked at Ian. See, I told you. That was one. Then the second thing about it, I think it was something else Mel said about cleaning. Because my wife was cleaning the kitchen. So Ian said, can y'all please stop cleaning? You don't have to clean. She said, this is what they do. They clean the kitchen, and these guys don't help them at all. Not one lick. She pointed at me. They don't help. They'll just stand here and watch while I was standing there. Then Mel proceeded to, in front of my wife, to say, Flip, can you do me a favor? Can you go there and get me the bottle of champagne out the fridge? I said,
White wine.
And I got it for her because she tried to embarrass me. That's what happened.
That's a little different, Mel.
That's very different. It's a little different. All that bullshit you said before.
Yo, Mel, you told a different story.
Tell the truth. Tell the truth. The way where I was positioned sitting, I was locked in with Ian.
You were.
Exactly. So you just happened to be closest to the fridge.
No.
Yes.
I was close. Yes, you're correct.
Yes.
But you did ask me to make it to set an example.
No.
Mel, is anything in Flip's account untrue?
Yeah.
Which one is untrue?
Intention.
He didn't say what.
He didn't say your shit.
Yo,
That's crazy.
she said that Ian was
wild.
But in my mind, Ian,
Because intention. I'm not trying to embarrass him in front of his wife at all.
No,
that
I'm
wouldn't
saying,
be.
you left out some details of what was.
But wasn't Ian shocked? Ian
He
came
never
off
stated
shocked.
your intent, though.
Ian
my
came
thing
off-
is,
Yeah, he
Ian
did.
asked Flip if he was going to get his plate, and you answered for Flip about what Flip's wife was about to do.
Because we were all in the kitchen at the same time.
She's correct.
So here's the thing: the way the food was set up buffet style. And so all the plates were at the end. So it's basically like, come get a plate, and then dish, and then you go and sit down.
But
that was how it was.
You jumped into it and said, Ian said, Flip, you're not going to eat? You jumped in. Before I could answer him, you said, no, he's going to sit there and his wife's going to get the plate. That's what they do where he's from. Oh, that's
And
what
they're not
they do.
going to move a finger. That's the part.
She pointed at me.
That's the
this
part
is what
that's
they do.
So
Very
hold on.
different.
You guys do remember that
She's Caribbean.
I'm Caribbean.